Hey, all about fishing with Big Kev. Let me give you an update of what this video is going to be about. So we were at Table Rock Lake a year ago in a boat slip, and a guy came through with a wake boat, tossed our boats all over the place. Anyway, got several small dents in the side of the boat. A couple nice big scratches here on the sides. Some dents here and here. Here up front, over here. So anyway, I'm going to peel these decals off using a heat gun. It's going to a shop up by where I bought the boat, and they're going to massage these dents out and pull them, and then they're going to completely repaint the boat from the splash rail up to the top of the gunnel with the existing colors, clear coat it. And then I ordered a whole new graphics package from Lund, and then we'll get those put on. So this video is going to be about all that work over a period of time, so stay tuned. So I got my heat gun here, just going to apply some heat, just kind of move it back and forth. I'm not going to concentrate real hard on one area, just get it. And then I've got a scraper. Since I'm getting the boat repainted, I'm going to use a metal scraper. If you're not going to repaint, I would not use a metal scraper. I'm not going to dig into the paint. I'm just going to try to get the edge lifted up on the decal where I can pull it. As you can see, they're really thin. It's leaving a little residue on here. I'll get that cleaned up with gasoline or alcohol. But the decal is really thin, and if you get it too hot, it just comes right off. Stay ahead of it, and it will pull out. But it's still sticky, but it's really super thin, really a thin decal. Now my game plan is on the chrome Lund. I'm going to save those because I'll find some kind of a project that I can use those on down in my fishing room or something with the adhesive letters. You know, take the adhesive off. You can buy that 3M adhesive or figure out a way to epoxy a hanger on it or something. But anyway, I want to keep the chrome Lund. Not so worried about the detents, but the chrome Lund I want to keep. So we'll make some progress here and see how it goes. So a little update. And all this is a lot of residue left on here. We'll get that off. I will tell you this, if you're wanting to save your chrome Lund, you're not going to. They come off hard. They got a black, kind of a black adhesive on them. As you can see, they're pliable and the coating cracks, so you're not going to save them. They do come off fairly easy though, once you get them started. I mean, as far as coming off. But one thing I'll tell you about the graphic on here, as you can see, they've double painted. Actually, Lund took the time. I figured they'd just paint the upper blue and the bottom silver, put the decal on, and that's it. But they actually painted this surface, painted that shape. But every one of these is a little tiny decal on clear type decal. So you actually remove several decals off the boat. these are actually stuck to the paint, not the decal. Even your Lund lettering is stuck to the paint, not the decal. So I'll have to clean this up with some adhesive remover. I was talking about this right here. Clean this up with some adhesive remover. This is just some leftovers, so we'll get it. But just want to give you, I got about an hour into that so far, so stay tuned. Okay guys, we've got about 2 hours into this, and I'll show you what I got. All the factory decal off. Only thing I left was my registration numbers and the boat dealer's logo, which I still got to get off. But I want to show you 2 hours of invested time so far. So there is a pinstripe that separates the painted colors, both the top and the bottom. You got to get those all the way down. But as you can see, they factory paint this odd shape on there for some reason. I guess it's part of the decal. I think it would be more cost efficient to paint the whole thing blue and then have that silver as part of the decal, but that's pretty cool that they at least take the time to do that. I think painting wise it would take more time, but kind of an odd shape. I don't know what you can do with it without the decal. Still got to get this off with some remover and the logo down here for the boat dealer. But anyway, that's what she looks like with the decals off. So now I'm going to wash it off, or wipe it off I should say, with some kind of a solvent or something to kind of get the residue off. But anyway, that's an update. That's 2 hours invested time. I'll probably have 30 minutes in wiping it down, and then this side will be done. And she will go to the body shop, I guess, or the place that's fixing it in Beloit in October. But taking advantage of the good weather and so forth. So anyway, that's an update. As soon as I get her wiped down and cleaned up, I'll give you a final shot, and then we'll go from there. All right folks, we got everything off. I'm going to order some adhesive remover. Try to figure out where to order it. I watched a video, guy said it's really good stuff, worked real well, so I'm going to do that. I still have that to do, but here's the all the decals off. That's what's remaining on the factory paint. Again, I left my registration on there so I can use the boat. But anyway, that's one side. I have about 2 hours, 2.5 hours in it now. And so I'm going to take some pictures of it, send it to the shop, and also to my graphics guy that's going to be putting the factory decals back on. So my Lund dealer at Wakanda Boats ordered the factory Lund's decals for me, the whole complete set of decals, both sides, with the raised white lead. What they call their premium graphic package is about $1,050. That's how much them decals cost. Played around with maybe just doing a wrap, but I want to keep the Lund tradition going, keep the Lund name on there, keep the boat factory as much as possible. So there's honestly in the decal package, to be honest with you, from what I removed, I bet there's 20 different decals on one side of the boat. It's little bitty pinstripes, it's little bitty, you know, in between your D and your lettering, you got them little, that's one little decal. All that stuff's little decals, so it's gonna be quite an event to get everything put back on. So anyway, this is step one of getting the damage done that happened to it at Table Rock Lake. Next step in October will be to go in and they'll rub out all the dents, fix the paint. They're gonna repaint from the gunnel up to here, both the silver and the blue. So hopefully, what the shop told me is they've got a camera that they can put up against that factory paint and it'll get it just dead on same color. So both sides all the way from the tip, they're not going to paint the back of the boat. Everything else will be painted. So stay tuned for video 2 in October for the rest of this project, and then we'll have the final video of the graphics. So stay tuned, and hopefully you guys learned a little something today about your Lund boat.